What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how you can get the 104 overall Tidal Wave Masters, who are right here. We have three Tidal Wave Storm Masters, the Horace Grants, Penny Hardaway, and Shaquille O'Neal, and then we have three Surge Masters, the Dwight Howard, Jameer Nelson, and Turkoglu. It's basically, it says Shaq Storm is colliding with Dwight Surge team. Play events or in Storm and Surge forecast. Claim your players. Repeat. Collect your favorite players to upgrade them in sets. So we have these two sets of players. We have the Shaq side of players and the Dwight side of players. These are all 104 overall masters that have really good team boosts. These masters do not have special abilities, but they give +4 team boosts. Jameer Nelson gives dribble, for example. Penny Hardaway gives pass. And yeah, those are the masters. Now here's the campaign. It is not a totally point-based campaign. We also have tokens. Tokens are what you use to upgrade the players in the sets in order to get the masters. So not a point-based campaign. But what's weird is that in the last promo, the NBA Live All-Star promo, the Masters were 105 overall and 106 overall. Now the Masters are back down to 104 overalls. It's like EA can never get away from 104 overall Masters. But it's all good because these guys give really good team boosts. So what I would be, if you have a lot of 105s in your starting lineup and you do not need these 104s, focus on your bench. These are the perfect people to have for your bench because they give +4 team boosts. For example, for which Masters I'm going for, I'm looking at my team. The only position I could use a 104 overall player in is power forward. I have Anthony Davis. I got him yesterday. However, he's only a 103. He just gets boosted to a 104. I'm going to be getting that 105 Blake Griffin eventually. However, for right now, I don't have him. So I could get a 104 overall power forward from one of my masters. And then if I can get a second master, it would have to do with the bench because I don't want to upgrade Shaq. He's a beast. So on the bench, I could use an upgrade for point guard or power forward. And since I'm going to already be getting a power forward master, I think I would get the 104 overall Penny Hardaway. I wouldn't get the 104 Jameer Nelson because I already have 106 Magic in the sharpshooter lineup. But I only got 102 Harden, so I would get that 104 Penny Hardaway for the bench too for my second master. That's how I recommend choosing which master you're going to get. Check out your lineup and see which master your lineup could use more, which position you need an upgrade in more. Now look guys, I just got this 106 overall James Harden today. I made a post about it yesterday on YouTube. I had all the players in the set ready to go to complete whoever this was. Today EA announced it was the 106 James Harden, so I got it immediately. I was thinking about getting Irving, since I am putting a 105 LeBron in. I could get a small forward for a small forward. However, this needs 2 105s and 3 104s, which is really a lot of players to put in. He is balanced. He has in the paint, so this Irving's really good. And this Harden does not have in the paint and is not balanced. However, this Harden's a lot easier to get, so that's why I ended up going with Harden. And look at this dude's stats: 106 mid-range and 105 3-point shot. This has to be the best shooter in the game, guys. This Harden is insane. So I got him on my team today, and he gets boosted to a 107 because I got great bench boosts. So this is my team right now, guys. I'm really liking the look of it. I could have put Kawhi in the set. However, if we check out my lockdown lineup, I got 103 Larry. Outside of Kawhi, I have this 100 Smith. So I need Kawhi for my street lineup more than I need LeBron for my lockdown lineup. That's why I put LeBron in. And this Kawhi is a beast too. LeBron is definitely better, but this Kawhi is such a beast too that I would rather do what's better for my street lineup. That's my team, guys. Those are the masters I'm getting. And now, let me show you guys how you can get these Tidal Wave Masters. So, let's start in the sets. What you want to do to get your masters is complete their 104 overall set. This is the Penny Hardaway. This is the Shaquille O'Neal set. These are the final sets that you get the 104 overall masters from. Now what you need is the 102 overall version of the player and 250 Tidal Wave tokens. So to get the 102 overall player, you need 150 Tidal Wave tokens and the 97 overall player. To get the 97 overall versions of these masters, you need the 91 overall player and 50 Tidal Wave tokens. Same for the Dwight Howard Masters, these Storm Masters. You need tokens and the previous version of that same card in order to get them to the next version to eventually get the 104 overall version of these cards. So to start out with, let's see how you can first get the 91 overall versions of cards in order to then get 97, then the 102, then the 104. So if we go to campaigns, you see in the middle here where it has all the pictures of the players. There's two things you can click. One is the leaderboards. These are the leaderboards to see where you rank against other people in this promo. And then above that, we have this present icon. You click that, and then here it shows you how many either storm forecasts or surge forecast you have. It's your storm forecast and surge forecast meter. Once you get to 150 of surge forecast or storm forecast, you get the first 91 overall select pack, where you get to choose one of the three 91 overall players for either the surge or the storm. Once you get to 350, you get the next select pack, choose your second 101, and 750 to get your last third 91 overall storm or surge player. Then you just get a bunch of bonus tier select packs. Same thing for the storm. At 150, 350, and 750, you get a select pack to get one of the 91s, and then you get bonus tier packs. Now, if you're wondering, how do you get the storm and surge forecast? Well, that's from these events here. You spend your stamina on these events here. For each one, the first two events are 25 stamina and 50 stamina events. You get one Tidal Wave token from this 25 stamina event, and then for double the stamina, in the 50 stamina event, you get two Tidal Wave tokens, just double the tokens. So those events have no first win like most events do. You can just do them whenever, and you'll always get the same amount. Now, we have these next two events here, which are one of them is 50 stamina too. The other one's 100 stamina. For the storm and surge, we have 50 stamina and 100 stamina. We have two 50 stamina events, one 25 stamina event, and then the last event is 100 stamina. And these last two events you have the first win. Every 12 hours for the 50 stamina event, it renews, and so then every 12 hours you can do the first win again, and you get extra Tidal Wave tokens and storm or surge forecast on that first win every 12 hours. On the 100 stamina event, it's every 24 hours the event renews, and you can do the first win again to get extra Tidal Wave tokens and storm or surge forecast on that first win. After the first win, you get the same amount each time on these. Now, this 50 stamina event gives you 12 storm forecasts. The other one only gives you 10 storm or surge forecasts. So I recommend do not do these first two events on each side. There's no first win, so it doesn't matter. Don't bother doing those. Just do the second two events on each side. So the Rising Tides and Flash Flood for the storm, and the Tsunami and Evacuation Order for the surge. So from each of these events, you get your Tidal Wave tokens plus the storm or surge forecast. And so make sure for the 50 stamina events, every 12 hours you do the first win of both events. Then spend all your stamina on whichever event for the Masters you want. For example, I want Horace Grant and Penny Hardaway. Both of those are Storm Masters. So I only do the first win of these two of the Tsunami and Evacuation Order events. Then I just spend all my extra stamina on the Rising Tides and Flash Flood events. After I do the first win of all four, then I spend all my stamina on the Rising Tides and Flash Flood because I want one of the Shaq Masters. If you want Shaq Masters, do that too. If you want a Dwight Master, do the other two events after you do the first win of all four. So that's how you get your Storm and Surge forecast, and that then will give you your 91 overall select packs to get these players, and then you also get Tidal Wave tokens from those events, and you put those Tidal Wave tokens in the sets here with the 91 overall version to first get the 97 overall version of a player. Then you bring that 97 overall version plus the tokens, more Tidal Wave tokens from the events to the 102 overall set, complete the 102 version of a player. Then you bring more Tidal Wave tokens in the 102 version of a player to get their 104 overall version in the set. It's the same for all 6 Masters. You have to upgrade them using Tidal Wave tokens from a 91 overall up to a 104 overall in the sets. So that is the main way you're going to be getting your tokens in Surge and Storm Forecast. Real quick, we have these boost players. all that it is when you put these in your Surge and Storm lineup, you get extra Storm and Surge points. So you see we have these Storm and Surge lineups. You can put your Live Pass players in them, and EA gives you free elites and gold players that your lineup automatically gets. Now you don't see all the elites because I got these Live Pass players, but if I did not have these Live Pass players, it would just be elites starting and gold bench, because that's what EA gives you for free. So those booster players, you just need Tidal Wave tokens. You get those from the event. If you're grinding the event, put 75 Tidal Wave tokens in either of these sets, depending on which masters you're going for. If you're going for Storm Masters, the Shaq Masters, get this Tree Rollins, because he gets plus 20% Storm forecast and plus 10% Surge forecast. But if you want to get one of the Surge Masters, the Dwight Howard Masters, get this Rashard Lewis first, because he gives plus 20% Surge forecast and only plus 10% Storm forecast. However, I do not recommend doing either of these sets. 75 Tidal Wave tokens is a decent amount. That would be really helpful in getting your Masters to a 104 overall. And this just gives you more Storm and Surge forecast. All you need that for is to get a couple of those 91 overall select packs. After you get those packs, you don't really need more Storm and Surge forecast. So do not waste your Tidal Wave tokens on these boost players. Do not bother doing those. Those are useless. But if you do get them, then make sure you put them in your Storm and Surge lineups so that you get that boost. And then there's a few other ways you can get your Tidal Wave tokens to get your Masters faster. On the bottom of the screen here, it says watch ad for 5 Tidal Wave tokens. You have 5 ads every day. Make sure you watch all 5 of these ads every single day to get a free 25 tokens. You have your warm-up point event right here, like always. 50 warm-up points for 1 Tidal Wave token. I do not recommend spending your warm-up points on that unless you really need to. Save your warm-up points for the Sharpshooter, Lockdown, and Street campaigns. Right now, there isn't one for some reason, but I'm pretty sure they have not gone away. We always have one. EA probably forgot to put it up. But save your warm-up points for the Sharpshooter, Lockdown, and Street campaigns, unless, of course, we don't have those anymore. The only time I recommend spending your warm-up points on this event is, say, it's the end of the promo. You only need like 10 more Tidal Wave tokens, and you have 500 warm-up points. Go ahead and spend it on this event to get your last 10 tokens if you absolutely have to. If you have no more stamina left and it's getting close to the end of the day. But if you can, try to not spend your warm-up points on this. Only do it if it's like close to the end of the promo. You really need a few more tokens, and you can't get it any other way except spending money. Then I would say it's okay. That's what I did on the NBA Live All-Star promo in order to get that 103 Davis at the end, which then allowed me to get the 105 Kawhi Leonard because my lineup was then a 103 overall. And then if we go to the store, we have your ads again. Like always, there's different ways you can spend NBA cash and spend money on the game. I do not recommend spending money on these things in the game. Save your money on other more important things. The only thing I recommend spending your money on in this game is $9.99 on the Premium Live Pass. Right here, this here, to unlock the Premium Live Pass, you should spend $10. It's the most worth it thing to buy with money in this game. Nothing else is really worth spending your money on in this game except $10 on each Live Pass, because you get a lot of high overall players from each Live Pass that are great upgrades to your team and can be useful in sets. So that's the only thing I recommend spending money on. I would not recommend spending your NBA cash or money here in the store. We have coin packs like always. You can buy 5 of them, so that's 75,000 total a day. 75,000 coins for 25 Tidal Wave tokens. Like always, that's 75,000 adds up. Say this promo was out for 2 weeks. 14 times 75 is about 1,050,000 if my math's correct. Over 1 million coins for that is a lot. So I do not recommend spending your coins on these coin packs because it adds up. Many people ask me, how do you have so many coins? And when others are grinding every single day and cannot save as many coins as I can. One, it's because of decisions like this. I really think about things before I spend my coins on them. And it does not make sense to buy these, because if you buy coin packs in every single promo, by the end of the season, you've probably spent like over 15 million, probably even more. It adds up to be so much, guys. I do not recommend spending your coins in coin packs. I don't, and I've been able to get masters from so many promos. All I recommend is save your coins, and just grind the events and watch your ads every day. And if there's a free pack, there is right here, claim that. If you have to at the end, spend some warm-up points, but try not to, and you can usually get at least one master, no money spent from a promo. The last way to get your Tidal Wave tokens is this free pack every day. Make sure you're claiming that. It's a free 2 Tidal Wave tokens. No reason to forget it. You just have to click a few buttons. And then, yeah, guys, that is all the ways you can get your tokens and Storm and Surge forecast points in order to eventually get a 104 overall Storm and Surge Master for free without spending any money. Hope this video helped y'all out. And the last thing, I think this last thing, usually I say that and then it's not, but we have this other leaderboard over here. You can quick sell Storm and Surge players for charged particles to rank up. So what that means is these Storm and Surge players, your 91s, your 97s, your 102s, your 104s, at any point, if you go to auctions and you try to quick sell one of these, it'll give you these points called charged particles instead of coins. And there's a leaderboard here ranking you on how many charged particles you have. So if you have the most on the leaderboard, you'll get great rewards. The higher you're on the leaderboard, the more rewards you get. So when you quick sell these players, you get more charged particles from them. So what I'm going to do, I will need the 91 overall Horace Grant and 91 overall Penny Hardaway for the sets. However, those other 91s I may not need because I may not have time to also get those to 104 overalls. So if I don't, I'll quick sell all of those in auctions. I'll get as many charged particles as possible and see where it puts me. However, do not quick sell your players right away, guys, because it says here this campaign expires in 4 weeks and 17 hours. That would be the longest campaign in the history of NBA Live Mobile. Like monthly master and live pass, that's not, I don't call those promos. I meant longest promo, not campaign. Of course, monthly master and live pass have had just as long of campaigns and longer campaigns. I mean promos. This may be the longest promo in the history of NBA Live Mobile. Now, what's confusing is out here it says expires in 4 days and 17 hours. That's contradicting. And, I wonder if it was a typo. Because you see here, 4 weeks, 17 hours. Both say 17 hours and 4. Just one says weeks and one says days. Bet you one was a typo. And then, if we go to sets, it says these players do not expire. Their sets do not expire for 1 week and 6 days. That is not 4 weeks and 17 hours. So if my guess is that what's wrong is this. It does not expire in 4 weeks, 17 hours. My guess is that this promo is only out for 5 days like it says there. So then, yeah, that's one confusing thing, but my guess is that it's out for 5 days, and usually the sets of the Masters last for a little bit longer than the actual campaign, so it would make sense for that to be. And I almost forgot to do the math. I thought it was going to be the last thing I was going to say, but nope, we got to do the math. So let's see how many tokens you need to get per day to get one Master. So first, 50 for the 97 overall. To get the 102, you need 150. That's 200 total. To get the 104, you need 250. That's 450. So 450 divided by 5. That's about 90 Tidal Wave tokens. So in order to get one of these Masters, guys, you need to get 90 Tidal Wave tokens per day. And then if you want to get 2 Masters, you're going to need double the amount a day. So 180 Tidal Wave tokens a day. Let me go ahead and see if I can complete a set. Horace Grant. Nope, 10 away still. So my guess, it's going to be hard, no money spent to get 2 Masters. My guess, if this promo is only out for 5 days, you're only going to be able to get 1 Master. If it's out for 4 weeks and 17 hours, you can get a very, very lot of Masters from this campaign. But that is going to wrap it up for this video, y'all. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, or hope that this video helped y'all out in understanding how this promo works. If it did, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any bangers, just like this video that you're watching now, guys. But most importantly, I'm extremely grateful for being at over 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You have so many nice comments, and I smashed the like button in so many videos, guys. So because of all your support, I will never stop grinding to get the best videos. Peace out.